already derailing.
Always be derailing.
Indie OnlyFans Sports Podcast. Welcome. Special guest today.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome Jeff.
Seep.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
The Rush on Main
Rush
owner
on Main.
that we have often referenced. Rush on Main.
Rush on Main.
Dipped.
You have it. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We
Welcome.
appreciate your restaurant.
has anybody come in and hey, I heard you in the OnlyFans podcast. I thought I'd come and check it out.
No, not yet.
Damn.
Anyone
yeah.
that does listen to this, it is the best Italian beef sandwich in the city, hands down.
Delish.
Ask for Jeff.
Fire.
Thank you.
I'll give you 15% off.
Yeah, if you come in, Indie OnlyFans, on your phone, I'll give you 15% off.
Oh, there you go.
I love that.
Yeah.
First sponsor.
Costed a fortune.
The what is it called? Our logo, nephew Eli made that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when they show you the logo with Barry's head hanging on the wall,
Yes.
15% off. Excellent. Well, if you
Yeah.
if you woke up around these parts today, and most people around here are Colts fans and Bears fans, got a few Cincinnati fans from before we had a team.
A
but
few.
A few.
I'm kind of glad they're struggling.
Yeah.
I don't like the Cincinnati fans as much.
Wow, some Cincinnati hate already. Who day?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Or
Are they
that's-
who day or
No,
who dat?
they're
Who dat?
Who dat?
No, you know
Who
what?
days the
I've
Saints?
never disliked Cincinnati
Yeah.
either. I've always kind of secretly liked them. They've had some unique talent and
Fun talent. Ocho.
fun.
Ocho
That's
Cinco.
right. That's right.
Icky Woods.
Who
felt-
day is the
felt like-
Bengals.
Watching the U back in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah. They're pretty inconsequential, though, really, as far as
Yeah.
the team goes. Where the Bears and the
the
Colts.
city in general.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The Queen
It is
City.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. So
It's Indianapolis
I think
is like
we've-
redheaded
I think
stepchild.
we've
Right.
given them enough time, honestly.
They had
Please.
a tough day today anyway, right?
They did.
Yeah.
Well, they got to win.
So,
No, Charlie Hustle.
yeah.
R.I.P.
Barry.
Barry's
Dikembe?
RIP corner. Go.
Dikembe?
Dikembe. R.I.P.
He was-
Wagging my finger at you right now.
No.
No.
The cop from Beverly Hills Cop, right? One of them. Somebody from that movie died.
Today?
Not Judge
Today.
Reinhold, surely.
No, not
Okay.
him.
The guy who did the sound. Oh, no, that's
Police Academy.
That's Police
My bad.
Academy, bro.
That was just on like a week ago.
Loved Police Academy
Me
movies.
too.
those were good.
Me
We
too.
have to do a little, like a late night Police Academy run.
Yeah.
All right. So, Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. He's gone. R.I.P. He was,
Do they put him in the Hall of Fame now?
I don't think so.
Posthumous. I'll be surprised if they don't.
Really? Of all the things that, let's not go down that rabbit trail. So anyway, Colts win, Bears win. Who did the Bears play?
Jeff?
I'm sorry, I'm looking up the cop from John Ashton died.
Was
if we're
he
going to
the,
give tribute to all the people
commissioner?
that died, then.
John Ashton.
Taggart?
Yeah.
Let me see it. You got
Taggart.
Let me see the
Taggart.
picture. Yeah.
I'll show you the picture
I know who Taggart
of
is.
Sergeant Taggart.
Oh.
There's like 8 of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth as well.
R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth, always.
On this date in history, Dan
Rams.
Quisenberry died as well.
Who?
The quiz.
Dan
Really?
Quisenberry?
Really?
He was a pitcher, right? For
Correct.
like the
He
Blue
was.
Jays or something.
Side armor.
Was he? Yeah, he was a side
Yeah.
armor. All his baseball
Royals,
cards, his arm
maybe.
would be all twisted out like that.
He was on. Was he on RBI Baseball?
I don't know what RBI baseball is.
It's a
Really?
Sega game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't
I
do.
was a
I didn't do the
Nintendo
Sega.
person.
It was Nintendo, right?
Nintendo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
never a big baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Never played a bunch of baseball games.
So Colts win, but Richardson gets hurt. So,
Surprise.
or do we know? Have we heard anything?
Right. I think Barry said it best. Surprise.
Do we know
Hip pointer.
hip pointer? What is that? Can
Pain tolerance.
Yeah.
Basically, they
He'll be
hit his
available.
nerve. Hit him in the nerve.
so he's what? Questionable? Doubtful?
Questionable.
Questionable. Okay. Because honestly, we were moving the ball kind of quite nicely.
He
when
was
in.
actually playing well.
Right.
He was playing, hitting throws. Like, he hit a couple 10, 12-yard
Yeah.
throws on the dart. And then his freaking wussed out.
I think Josh Downs being back is like a little
love Downs.
fuzzy blanket for him, don't you?
Hiccup.
Yeah, that boy a Colt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as fans, are you guys worried about him this year after what he's been
I
through
just want him to
in
play.
18 games of football or whatever?
He's
Talking
only-
about Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Gets hurt a lot.
And he can't throw when he's healthy.
Okay, that was my next question.
Oh,
So
he's
yes, we
Yeah,
worry
how do you
about
feel
Anthony
about that?
Richardson.
we're very self-aware
Yeah.
of the fact that he is maybe like the game he had last game was maybe the worst accuracy game I've ever seen for a quarterback in the NFL. It was so bad.
professional quarterback.
He missed guys. You know how just behind him he was missing guys by 5-6 feet.
The same with our quarterback.
Yeah, he's been
he's
inaccurate too.
A lot of wide open guys, like 4 of them near the end zone or in the end zone, and misses them by literally 10 yards. 10 yards.
Some of the difference I would say though is your
know,
quarterback has no offensive line. Ours seems to have all day back there
Yeah.
to throw
Your
the ball and
offense-
still can't hit the broadside of a
Your
barn.
offensive line is great. I mean, it finally lived up to the bill. After
Right.
last year, it was a little
Running the
disappointing.
ball like demons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you. You've got the fever killing it. You guys are looking at
Pacers, Eastern Conference Finals.
if your quarterback can stay healthy. I mean, because it is a bad sign, right? Like, this is going to be the second year in a row that their backup quarterback has exceeded expectations
Oh, yeah.
of any backup
They
quarterback
signed
in the NFL
Flacco
almost.
knowing he would probably play.
Right. And the Colts have done that well.
Yeah.
I do like that about what they're doing. However, like 18 games or whatever it is, he's been hurt, and he seems like when he gets hurt, he's a lingering guy. And then when your second string quarterback, they play that well, I think a lot of the fan base automatically thinks that, well, shit, he's better than Richardson. So now we got to get a new quarterback. And
I don't know if I see what you're saying. I do, but I disagree. I think Flacco comes into it knowing when Richardson's healthy, he's going to play. When he's not, I'm going to play. And he knows he's going to play, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, he knows that.
He'll be
for
happy
sure.
to turn the keys back over, don't you
Absolutely.
think?
I'm talking about them, selling
there
the
was
car to somebody else.
There was a lot of on Bleacher Report today. Do we just keep playing Flacco? Do we just keep playing
I don't
Flacco?
think
Oh,
so. Do you?
no, I don't think so.
No, well, that was what the fan base was saying.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's already started.
Right, it's already.
Yeah.
I'm not-
I
I'm
mean,
not
Gardner
saying
Minshew came in and played well, but no,
He
I don't.
did.
I mean, again, he's only physically played 6 games. Like,
Right. He's so young.
he's so young.
22.
Flacco's quote today
22.
was, Anthony Richardson's mom is only 8 days older than Flacco.
Is that right?
That was the best answer.
Oh.
It was in response to.
Does he think you're cool?
Yeah.
He's like, no, his mom's only 8 days older than me. Anthony Richard does not think I'm cool.
Is that what the question
Yeah.
was? Oh, my God. That's amazing.
Yeah, 8 days. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, no, I'm willing to be patient with him, but the fact of the matter is right now he is so inaccurate. Like, they should really only be
It's
running
because
the ball,
He can't play.
throwing
hasn't
screens, and
played.
throwing bombs.
His-
The intermediate is just not there.
It's not the playing, it's the footwork. Like, if you watch his feet, they're so bad. Throwing off the back foot, throwing off one foot. Like, he's just used to that cannon of an arm. And, like, you can't do that in the NFL. It's,
Why don't
it's
why
gotta
don't
be hard.
So
why
raw.
don't they run the same offense Washington is running? Maybe he'll do that better.
Yeah.
Chase Daniels looked like one of the
Jaden.
best. I'm sorry, Jaden Daniels,
Yeah.
the best rookies ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
he's
these
a
first
freak.
4 games.
Yeah,
God,
Jaden Daniels also played 4 years in college.
that's true.
that's true.
5 years, didn't he? I
He
think
was there
5
for
years.
a while.
Yeah, 5 years in college. Ugh.
And, like, the last 2 were with Chip Kelly, who's notorious for making quarterbacks better.
Yeah.
Well,
Or not Chip Kelly.
So,
whatever, that
William-
guy- what's that guy's name from Notre Dame? I can't stand him. Fuckface.
Rick Meyer.
Definitely not Rick Meyer.
You're talking about the guy that looks
he
like
used to be a
Kelly?
Bear. The
Brady
Bears-
Quinn.
The Bears drafted Rick Meyer.
Andy Reid.
Yeah.
And Brady Quinn.
I thought
That's
the
true.
Browns took Brady Quinn, didn't they? Or was it the Bears?
Maybe it was the
Oh,
Browns.
It was
yeah,
the
you're
Browns.
right. Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking of the other
Caleb
one.
Williams, are you happy so far? What?
I was from day one after the season ended. Keep Fields. Do not draft Williams.
Really? Who would
And
you have
I
rather
stand
taken,
by.
Harrison?
I didn't even want a quarterback.
No, Marvin Harrison Jr., the receiver.
Oh no, I wanted offensive line. Yeah, I would have taken Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
first pick, and then offensive line for the
Instead of
13th.
Adunze.
Or-
Yeah.
yeah, Yeah.
Okay. But you didn't. You took Caleb Williams
That's
and Adunze. So, how do you feel about? Let's just go. How do you feel about the duo so far?
That's kind of nice. They seem to be getting into gear here.
He's been dinged up, Odunze, a little bit, but he's played through it.
Played well against us.
That's a good sign.
He did. He played well yesterday. I just don't like Williams. I'm sorry. He's not the guy. For me.
Really?
I'm
Already?
rooting for him.
Oh,
I'm rooting
man.
for him. I never wanted him.
Hot take.
I'm totally rooting for him. Everyone I know knows this, I think.
Okay.
Now.
Right.
Not everyone you know knows it then.
Yeah.
Handful of people you don't know.
Right.
Yeah. I think he's, I don't know. I don't like the LA guys, maybe. He came from,
Is it the painted fingernails that get you?
oh, I don't like that. But that's, I mean, I didn't like that before I found out about, I didn't like him before I found out about that.
Yeah.
And he did that all through USC.
Yeah.
He throws a good ball when he has time. When he steps into it, it is pretty. He could make a ton of throws. I'll never say he'll make all the throws because I won't say that about anybody. But he makes a shitload. But he's very inaccurate. Also, I think that means his brain is a little scattered
As
when
the
he's
4
in
games
the pocket.
have gone on, he's gotten better though.
He
now.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've seen
Up
some
to
marked
60.
improvement.
Yeah, 63% or something over the last 2 games completion percentage.
That's not
Only
nothing.
2 picks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Against a shitty,
I'm happy about that.
a shoddy offensive line too. Like your line is
So
not
here's
good,
the
man.
thing, though. We had a shitty line for like 5 years. Last year it was the worst in the NFL. I think Fields has the most leg talent in the NFL, period. I think he is the best runner, open field runner in the NFL.
Fields.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. And I'm not, I could be wrong.
He
but
was pretty ineffective
until I'm
yesterday,
not.
wasn't he? I mean, I don't remember any big runs.
He scored 2 rushing touchdowns.
That's true.
That's
I would still put
that's
my money on
efficiency
Lamar.
right there. The less yards and the more points with his legs, the
Yeah.
better off you are.
Yeah.
Fields is definitely a talent.
He is, and he throws a beautiful ball. He's a smart individual, and the Bears ruined him.
Yeah.
The Bears ruined him.
That's what happens to
Bear
Everybody
quarterbacks.
that quarterbacks for the Bears.
Except Jim McMahon.
So
Except for him.
What do you predict that Caleb Williams? What's his percentage chance of breaking that streak? The 60, 70, 80, 90-year streak or whatever it's at.
Oh God. I'll tell you what. I'll be the optimistic person about it and say it's 60%.
Nice.
He won't go through his contract, and 40% he will.
Oh, okay. So you're saying
Meaning sign another one.
So success would be 40%.
Yeah.
So you think he'll? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pulling for that. I mean,
Yeah,
gosh,
of course
I'm a
you are.
Bears
You're a
fan.
Bears fan.
They're,
Of course
they're
you are.
my favorite team of whatever.
Yeah. And
So
yeah, I mean, and quarterbacks are hard to hit on regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everybody's
Yeah.
chasing a quarterback
unless
all
you're
the time.
Pittsburgh,
Right.
I watched him a lot in college, and honestly, I don't recall watching a dude in college that was better than him. Like when he's on, and I think once you shore up your line, like you've got some good receivers. I think Keenan Allen is old, kind of washed. I think.
yeah, that was a waste.
Yeah, I
that
think
was
the
another
other
trade
guy,
you could have made to beef up line.
Who's the other guy on the other side of Adunze?
He just needs a line.
DJ
Yeah,
Moore.
DJ
Moore kind of getting to the back end of his career. He needs a line and a little bit better. You have no tight end that I can think of.
Komet.
Your running
Komet.
game. Okay.
Who's-
Your running game sucks.
The
So-
running game is Swift had a big.
Our running
touchdown
game
yesterday.
sucks because we don't have a
You have
line.
no line.
It's a line.
But I
That's
think
why.
once you get
it's horrible.
in 2 years, I think you're going to be real happy
So-
with Caleb Williams personally.
Once he can
I hope
play, he'll be a great front running quarterback. Like once you
Yeah.
guys have a good team around him,
Mhm.
he'll be a freaking amazing front running quarterback. He'll because when at USC like flashy, cocky,
Yeah.
he'll that's when he'll shine.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't like that shit either. But I mean, I'll take it if
But
it's the Bears.
you just don't like his demeanor. You
I
know?
do not.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and that's fine. He might win you over. We'll see.
Yeah.
Stay
yeah.
tuned.
All he has to do is win.
It'll be
to
fun.
win me.
Just win, baby.
Not that difficult.
right. Just win.
Of course, that's coming from me. right?
Any other Colts? Our rookie defensive player, Latu. Is
Yeah,
that right?
Latu.
He's starting to really shine, eh?
He's good. I was happy with that pick when we drafted him. After just reading about him, I've never seen him really play, but yeah, he's definitely starting to come on.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy that's kind of a pussy on our team, Jonathan Taylor, also hurt again. Like that.
Oh, did he get hurt?
Yeah, he's got a high ankle sprain.
Yeah,
we need to put an asterisk
They
with
call it mild.
by Jameson's comments because he is on Jameson's fantasy teams.
He is on my fantasy team, but he has
And Jameson
gets hurt
just
every
calls
year.
everybody
3
that
years
gets
in a
hurt
row
the
with
He gets
pussy.
hurt
ankle.
every year.
3 years in a row with the
Yeah.
ankle with him. It's
Yeah.
becoming an issue, but
It is.
a mild high ankle sprain. I've never heard a mild high ankle
Right.
sprain. Like
Right.
you either have a high ankle sprain or
Who's
not.
his
but,
backup?
Trey Sermon.
Yeah, go ahead and get Trey. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's garbage, kind of.
But like he's got to be healthy. If we don't have Jonathan Taylor, we are in deep shit because we don't have Zach Moss this year. Like Zach Moss was a monster.
Yeah,
last year
he's
for
putting
us.
up points.
Trey
on the
Sermon is not Zach Moss. So we need 28 to be healthy.
So what else do you need?
We don't need much.
You're happy with your defensive backfield?
Our defensive backfield are all like second-year players. So, yes, they start like whoever the dude is that we picked up off the practice squad from the Niners, that 33 was everywhere yesterday. We need a safety, a better safety. I think that's one spot we're really lacking. But good linebackers, good defensive line, good offensive line.
They should start to kind of pull it. We were poor, bad first 2 games, but I think
Couldn't stop the run for save anything.
it's
In the
in a
last
row.
2 games, we've shut it down.
It's trending,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
with our big man in the middle out.
Yeah, DeForest Buckner's on
He's out.
IR.
Yeah.
I know.
That sucks.
And we like the Steelers couldn't run the ball at all, which is like if you can stop the Steelers from rushing, I think that's a pretty big deal.
Right, which goes back to my point. How did the Steelers come back against the Colts?
Oh gosh.
A bunch of three
Joe
and outs,
Flacco. Yes.
right? A bunch of
Punts.
3 and outs, and
Oh, I would have said Justin Fields.
Yeah.
But I'm
Kind of.
partial.
No, you know who it was really to start with, who got the momentum going, was Cordarrelle Patterson.
I've always liked him.
Yeah, I mean
I've had him a
and
couple
he ended up
years.
getting hurt in the second half, I think. But like that's who I remember watching. Going, what the, I like first of all, I'm like, who is that? Because he looked like a big. He's kind of big and kind of
Wears
Yeah.
84.
Yeah, he looks like a big giant tight end. I'm
He
like,
does.
Who is 84 running back? And it was Cordarrelle Patterson. You know, like still in the league, still like
Yeah.
busting. But like
I
he
love
was,
it.
he was picking up like 5, 7, 8, and then Fields started feeding off of that. You know, Fields is
Yeah.
good if either the passing or the running's going well, then because then those lanes open up for Fields. You know,
Yeah. If he can, all he has to do is get outside.
yeah.
But nowadays, every quarterback, I mean, they're all deadly outside.
Do you think
with
Russell
space.
starts next week or Fields?
No, they've already announced.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did he say Fields already?
Yeah.
Okay, they're 3-1.
yeah, Cordero Patterson 6 carries, 43 yards. Najee Harris 13 for 19. Fields
Yeah,
10
but-
for 55.
Cordarrelle Patterson never has lasted a whole season, has
No,
he?
he's fragile.
Yeah.
The guy that really, for me, that turned it around was Pickens. When Pickens is catching balls for them, they're good.
Yeah.
But he's also a jackass. Like the fumble that he had where he's just holding the ball out with one hand, like he's an idiot. Like that guy should be so good, but he's a mental midget.
He's just one of those receivers. It's a
diva.
There, yeah. You know, about 20% of really good receivers have that personality type
Yeah.
that he has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Where
almost
they're
have to.
boneheads, kind of. You know,
Mhm.
but their talent is so great that you have to put up with it.
Yeah.
Terrell Owens.
Those
Ocho
poor
Cinco.
guys.
Yeah. All right. Any other Bears or Colts things you feel is important to get off your chest before we move on? Anybody? Once, twice, sold. Let's talk a little college football. Did you guys watch Alabama, Georgia? Any of you?
I watched a half of it.
You did?
The first or the second.
In between them both. A little bit of both.
A half of a half.
That was a weird, good game. Jameson, you watched it, didn't you?
I watched a little bit of it,
Yeah.
not too much.
That was an excellent game.
Yeah, that quarterback for Bama, he's talented, dude.
Yeah. I'm just.
He's giant. He's a man amongst boys.
He
and
is.
then,
If that guy's in the open field, good luck, because he's so fast. Like I was watching one, he took off and like he's
what's his name?
running.
Milrow.
Yeah,
Melrose.
Milrow, Jaden Milrow or something like that. He took off running and turned a corner on the Georgia defensive backs and looked like they were standing still. And the Georgia defensive backs, those guys are probably all going to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he ran by them like they weren't even
Yeah.
there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I thought I heard the commentator say that he is the fastest player on Alabama.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, though, the whole Alabama's not going to be as good when Nick Saban's gone, blah, 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 blah. Everyone knew it's Alabama, so they're going to be good. And then the SEC, and it was before the SEC blew up. But I can tell you this. A Nick Saban-led team would not have let them come back like that.
Mm.
I mean, without
took
that
the
first,
lead.
without that first quarter,
Yeah.
they lose that game.
Right.
And there was some fluky shit went down in that
Yeah.
first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're vulnerable, but both of these teams will be around. We'll hear from both of them again.
They'll probably play each other
Yeah.
in the SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But
They'll both make the playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
do you guys like the 12-team
I love
thing?
it.
Totally
I do too.
down.
I do too. I think it's going to be just unbelievable drama, and I can't wait.
I'm gonna.
It gives other teams a chance.
Agree.
So what
Otherwise,
you
they
guys
didn't have
should
a chance.
do is those other teams, smaller schools, you should get their T-shirts and start pinning them up, and
Yeah.
be the underdog school.
I've already. I don't have my underdog school flag, Notre Dame.
Oh, I love that.
Notre Dame will make, if they win out, they'll make the.
They have to win out.
They will,
yeah.
They have to
but
win
they
out.
won't win out though. I bet
Yeah,
they
we'll
just
see.
don't. I
We'll
don't
see.
know.
Your face
The
sees.
uniforms were badass. Though.
Yeah, the greens are nice.
Oh,
The
with the
greens are-
white pants,
Mhm.
it did look sharp.
Anybody caught Arch Manning yet playing?
Mm-mm.
Watching any of him? He's hard to take your eyes off of when he's on the screen.
Oh, I bet.
He's a Manning.
I've just seen some highlights.
Is he the starting quarterback now?
Only because Ewers is hurt. Ewers will be when Ewers comes back. He'll be the starter.
Maybe.
No, for sure. It's not.
Never like everybody raves about Ewers. I've watched him. Doesn't do it for me.
I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
no
I
Manning.
say go with the kid.
He's no Manning.
It'll be yours. He'll be
Years. Yeah. So Notre Dame, Stanford, Georgia Tech, Navy, Florida State, who sucks, Virginia, Army, and then at the last game is USC. At USC, that'll be if they can win that game, they're in.
I think. Yeah, they're in. Book it.
It doesn't matter. Whenever they get in, they don't win the whole thing.
Shite the bed.
Hey,
Hey.
now.
If they get in, I'll root for them.
Yeah. So, do you guys, what's your Coach Prime level at, everybody, right now? Like,
Dion,
yeah.
0. It is non-existent.
I love Coach Prime.
I do too, but man, it's a lot. He's a lot lately. Like,
He's the perfect
He's prime time.
NIL era head coach.
oh my God, you're so right about that.
He's gonna he can get a job anywhere at any capacity, not except head coach, and just for bringing in
Yeah,
athletes.
yeah. I kind of see him
It's not
going to
horrible.
an SEC school eventually, right?
He should if
Yeah.
he's smart.
Yeah.
That or the Big Ten.
Texas A&M, something
Back
like
to
that.
Florida
I think.
State.
I think. I mean, if he were ever at USC, I think that'd be a hilarious and awesome to watch shit show.
I think Barry's right on the money.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Isn't he
Florida
mad at
State?
him?
Oh,
He's mad
Florida
at him, right?
State.
Aren't they mad at each
Maybe
other?
they're mad at him.
Yeah, he doesn't. I
We're
don't-
mad at you.
Florida State did something to piss him off, and
Yeah.
he hasn't been back since. But
oh,
money
well, that won't
talks.
happen.
Prime would love.
Well, then
a
he
nice
if,
$10 million.
then he
contract.
should go to Florida Gators.
Yeah,
He's
Sleeping
Fuck with 'em.
Giants.
or the U.
They got a good win, didn't they? They beat somebody. They were underdogs, if I remember correctly.
Florida.
Colorado.
Oh yeah, they did just beat somebody.
Yeah, They were dogs. They won a. Okay. Any other college stuff? Move on.
yeah. One
How about
thing.
IU,
I
baby?
was gonna say. How
Okay.
about
Yeah.
Who's
I'm not a
yours?
big, I don't have time to follow them. I'm pretty busy on Saturdays, but
I watched most of that game this weekend.
Very stoked about it.
IU football fans are coming out of the woodwork.
I did.
all
I
of a
did.
sudden.
Watch,
Get the reversible ND. What
I did
side am I
watch
going
some
to wear
also.
here?
Here's what I learned about IU this weekend. I watched probably 2 quarters again. I learned that their quarterback, although plays well, when he throws it, I'm not convinced. I don't understand how people don't know where he's going to throw it. And it's
How it gets there.
such a slow delivery. He telegraphs everything. I don't understand. But hey, keep it up. I mean, let's roll.
It's
Hoosiers.
because
It's Phillip Rivers style.
he's just got that. He's a baller. I don't know how else
Must
to say
That's
it.
be
a
a
Devo
baller.
thing. Yeah. He's a baller.
He's a baller,
That's
man.
it.
Google him.
Go ahead.
What do you Google? IU baller quarterback.
IU baller quarterback.
Right.
K. Rourke.
He transferred from somewhere. He's like a fifth
Sure
or
he did.
sixth year.
Curtis
guy.
Rourke.
Is that who it is? Actually,
Yeah, was it like a
tell
Mississippi
us
State
his
or something?
Story,
or
J-Mo.
I don't. I'd have to look up where he was.
the Raging
before.
Cajuns or something?
It might have been. Who knows? I'll have to Google.
The Green Wave of Tulane.
The Green Wave of Tulane. All right. Yeah. Who do they? I was looking at their schedule. They could literally win. They have a good chance to win, and might even be favored in every game until they get to or till they get to
Michigan and Ohio State.
That
Well,
would be so unbelievable.
They play Michigan first, and it's in Bloomington. Like if they're undefeated when Michigan is coming to Bloomington, we got to go to that game. Just
The
for that.
Ohio
awesome.
Bobcats.
So they have Northwestern,
Midwest.
then Nebraska, then Washington.
He's a big son of a bitch.
Where's Washington at? Is that at Washington?
IU.
It's at IU.
So at Northwestern, Nebraska at home, and Washington.
Is
at
Nebraska
home.
at home?
It's in Bloomington.
Okay. I might have to just go catch a home game
Need to call
I
Daniel
know, I
Roy.
would like to also.
while they're still undefeated. You know.
Yeah, and then Michigan after that, November 9th.
See if maybe I'll text you and I'll look at the dates and see if there isn't a game to catch.
Yeah, text me. November 9th, the Michigan game, which would be the one I'd want to see because Michigan and IU are my two favorite
If
teams.
we're not undefeated,
But I can't.
I probably
see that
wouldn't
one.
go. If we're undefeated,
I
If
couldn't
we're,
go.
if we're
That's the
not,
only one I couldn't go.
It's like the definition
Asterisks.
of bandwagon. If we were, let's break that sentence down.
Hey,
If
I
got-
if we are not undefeated,
Listen, I got
all
standards.
right. So
I think the first game you should want to go see is Washington at home.
what about Nebraska?
Nah. Nebraska doesn't do it for me.
They got a good quarterback.
They got a good quarterback.
He's an Italian kid. If I
They
remember.
beat Colorado.
No!
They beat Prime.
Yeah, they did. That's right.
I think that guy at Nebraska's a rookie.
Hey, you know what they handed Prime?
L.
An L.
Yeah.
Nebraska's 2-2, bro.
And then they could. So Michigan, November 9th. I can't go to that. I'm not talking about that. But then right after that, Ohio State, November 23, and then Purdue. They could end the year with, theoretically, I would say
A
realistically,
loss to Purdue.
That Barry's dream is that IU wins all these big games. They're
they could have
undefeated.
3 losses.
Going into the bucket game.
They could have 3 losses. Oh my God, that would if that happened, they couldn't be undefeated
no,
going into
undefeated
that game.
going into the bucket
No,
game.
because then they'll lose it. You can't. I need
That's
them
what
to have a loss.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
They're in the top 25 now. They're number 24.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
They should be. They're 5-0, man.
I mean, we worked hard to get here.
can tell
It was all that sweat and blood in the summer we had. And
It's
all
all.
the stressing and worrying about this program you've done over the last several years.
It was all
I
part of-
respect it, man.
It was all part of Lee Corso's plan. It was the
It was
long
back in the-
organically
yes.
growth.
I literally found out IU was good like 2 weeks ago, and I was so stoked about it.
wow, dude.
Yeah, nobody knows how good they are still.
They're pretty damn good.
They are good.
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch.
They beat Maryland. It was close first half, but then second half they just beat their
Yeah,
ass. They
yeah.
just pulled away. Later, what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last 3 games against UCLA 42, Charlotte 52, Maryland 42.
Yeah, they're putting up
And
They're
and,
scoring.
and the
Western
defense-
Illinois, they put up 77.
The defense is good
77 to 3, right?
Yeah,
On that one?
77-3.
Yeah.
Danny's gonna. Are you
You
wearing
just
candy
keep
striped
going.
pants right now?
You're right.
You have
we
your
want to
candy
go to
striped pants?
Kilroy's, get some pepperoni breadsticks.
Yeah.
Candy cane
Yes, I do.
sweatpants.
Fuck yes, I do.
God.
Those breadsticks are delicious.
I love sitting outside.
Is that why
of
you go to Kilroy's? Oh, duh.
Downtown on any night that IU loses. Just sit outside.
You're such a hater.
Why? Because Ball State is such a rival. to
Oh,
IU.
yeah.
No, he's a Purdue fan.
CBL knows
You
that.
are.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Ah, man, IU football, it's back.
Yeah, dude. It's back. Was it ever there?
The COVID year, baby. We beat Ohio State the COVID year.
right.
on that shitty call
That's right.
I don't remember.
for us.
Big
obviously.
IU.
Oh, man.
Will Levis officially has a baseball cap on, and
Nick Folk.
yeah, we're watching Monday Night Football as we're potting. By the way,
You guys are watching Monday Night Football.
you can see it in the reflection there.
I am. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, I want to talk about a little NBA before we move on to the NFL picks.
Oh man, good for you guys again. See, Indy is going through a little sports
Resurgence.
Yeah,
Resurgence.
basketball's a hotbed right now.
fantasy maybe or something. I don't know. I'm definitely
It's like
happy
it's
for
the
you.
90s
It's
again.
always better for business, so I do root for the Pacers and the Colts.
Yeah.
For those reasons
For my pocketbook.
only.
Well, the Fever, we should talk about the Fever briefly. Made the playoffs, got their ass kicked 2 games in a row, and now they're out.
We were up by 6 with
So-
5 minutes left.
Were we in that second game?
Correct.
Oh,
Let me
I
ask you
turned
a
it
question.
off.
2
Wow,
years
really?
2 years ago, if the Fever were in the playoffs,
No.
would you have said
No.
we were up by 6?
No.
No.
I've admitted
Maybe.
on this pod. I'm
Maybe.
a WNBA fan now. Sure.
I watched
Yeah.
Tamika back in the day.
Yeah.
All right.
Very.
All right.
Well, she
No,
go to Purdue.
I'm a fan. I've been a fan of Caitlin
Tennessee.
Clark since she was a junior at Iowa. And let me tell you something.
Whoa, coming in hot with this
She
Caitlin.
is,
Let me
Clark
tell you
down.
something. Is that
She
the third or the
is,
fourth one?
in my opinion, the biggest sports star in the world at the moment until a week ago or whenever they lost in the playoffs.
I don't know about.
Thanks, Jameson.
I don't know
You
about
didn't have to do
world. Maybe Midwest.
Who's bigger in the world?
Oh, there's soccer players who are bigger than the world.
Way bigger.
No, more, not more of an impact because the impact has already been made for that.
I wonder.
So it's not an apples to. You can't go by that.
And I-
It's
I-
You're
the
saying
how much
who's
you
the
impactful.
most impactful
Yes.
right
Okay.
now?
I will give you that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I wonder if she. Do you think people outside of the U.S. are as fascinated by her as we are?
I think in Europe, I would guess.
I think wherever there's women's basketball played, they would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd never thought about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, what I want to talk about is the trade that the Knicks and Minnesota made.
I love
that
that
was
for the
big
Pacers
time.
personally.
That
yeah.
was big time.
How do you think that affects the Pacers just from the Knicks angle?
One, I think the way the Knicks play, I think Julius Randle is better for them. Like Cat doesn't play D. He does not play defense, and like he's going to play for Tibbs. Like usually, whoever plays for Tibbs, you better play hard and you better play D.
He
Or you don't
he
play.
played for
He-
or
Tibbs.
you
won't
don't
play.
play.
He played for Tibbs in Minnesota for 2 years, maybe 3.
And
Got Tibbs fired, essentially, kind of.
right, I'm surprised Tibbs brought him in. Like I don't know that Tibbs is all in on Cat.
I
So
agree
it
with
could
that.
completely
I agree with
rock
that.
the boat.
He had to have signed off on it, right? I mean, Tibbs, yeah, he had to have signed off on it, or he
Of
wouldn't
course,
become-
yes.
yeah. Maybe rumor is, or maybe players know each other. Maybe Towns has matured. Maybe who knows?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, I hope
The other thing I
Yeah.
like is we've discussed it. DiVincenzo had our
Yeah.
fucking number sometimes, man, and I'm not upset to see him leave.
the big Ragu.
I mean, the Knicks gave up 2 good players. I like both of those players.
And another first-round draft pick.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. Here's the deal. It's,
4 or 5 now.
I think it's irrelevant to either team. The Knicks need to prove to me that they're good again. They've so they're
What they
never
did
going to be
last-
good
yeah.
until that happens.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And to me, that means you got to do it for 2 years in a row.
Prove
like
it.
the Pacers
Yeah.
have done it. In my opinion, the Pacers have been good, end of the season good for 2 years in a row. And that's the baby step of the NBA. It used to be go to this playoff series, go to that one. Now it's just, if you can be relevant for 4 years, one of those 4 years you're going to catch a flyer in the NBA, and you're going to go to the finals.
yeah.
The Knicks are good.
The Knicks.
Oh, the
They
Knicks-
are really
they are
good,
good.
but
They're filthy.
they are all in.
But
right
they don't
now
win.
with this. I
I
mean,
mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
money.
they-
Well, Towns is he's like $51 million this year, but then it escalates up to $60 million a year.
Right, and how are they gonna re-sign Bridges? And
Yeah, they got to resign him next year.
and then didn't they just give Anunoby a ton of money?
Yeah. Well, like Barry
this-
said, they're locked in. This is like
well, at some point
2
they're
years.
going to have to get rid of two or three of these guys probably because you can't
Yeah.
pay all of those dudes.
the way that the new NBA rules are. Remember, we were talking about this like some time ago, but it's really made it so that everybody. It's going to be there's going to be
It's parity.
Parity, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't pay more than two people a ton
So
of money.
I think the Knicks made a mistake, kind of, because
But they are really, 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 really good.
I know,
That
but
lineup is
they had the
sick.
four
It's
Villa-
as good as the
Fucking
Celtics
they had the four
lineup.
Villanova thing.
It's that lineup is as good as the Celtics.
Who's their
35,
starting
easy.
lineup now? Brunson, Anunoby,
Bridges.
Bridges, Cat.
And it'll be the guy that tore us up last year in the playoffs.
Hart.
Josh
No.
Hart.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
Hart
think
will
Hart will start. Yeah, I think he will.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Then who comes off their bench?
That's the thing is now they're not
They
very
have
deep
no
now.
bench.
They have Quickly Quickly went to Toronto, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hartenstein's gone.
Yep.
DiVincenzo's gone, and Randle's gone. So they've funneled all of their resources into the starting five. The starting five is filthy, though, in my opinion. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You
going
gotta
to
have
be
depth in the NBA though.
they're going to be one of the top scoring teams in the league without a doubt. But I just can't believe they got rid of DiVincenzo. You know, New York was so perfect for him. I thought
Yeah.
I
He was
just-
like a 5-tool.
There's a
type of
backdoor deal
player.
there for sure.
It-
Dante's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll come back in
maybe
2 years. It's all good.
because it's a chemistry fail. I think this is a big chemistry risk. Getting rid of all these glue players and all these like important role
Yeah.
players, big chemistry risk, man.
So when is that
I'm
panned
happy
out?
'cause
Has
I-
that panned out lately in the NBA?
No,
Taking those risks because teams do it.
I mean, in my opinion, fuck the Knicks. So
yeah,
Right.
I hope
yeah.
it messes up.
I can't
hope
see
they're-
how. I can't see how it will.
45
Yeah.
win team.
They have
I
no
hope
bench.
frickin' Miles destroys Cat in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
But I will
in
say this:
Indianapolis.
when the Knicks are good or relevant, I mean, it does heighten the NBA.
Oh, they'll still be good, and but I think
Yeah.
I'm talking postseason.
That's what I'm
chemistry.
talking about.
Yeah, postseason chemistry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
If they can make a run and make it to the finals, I mean, it would hype up the NBA. So
I think they're going to have the same problem again in the postseason. Like, if you could sneak out one or two in the first couple games, you only have 5 guys that can play. Like, the
Yeah.
last 4 or 5 games, like last 2 or 3 games, they're going to be burned.
I felt like last year in the playoffs, the games
were
they
out of
won,
gas.
they had to work so
Hard to get, and now their bench is even worse
Yeah.
than it was last year.
Right.
Ooh, they are very thin now, aren't
They
they?
have nothing.
I'm
Precious Achua is their best bench player.
Precious Achua and Miles McBride, Marcus Morris, Marcus
Ooh.
Senior
senior.
or junior or Markeith? Are you sure it's not Markeith?
It's Marcus.
Marcus.
Okay. Is
Senior.
Markeith
Yeah,
still in the
they
league?
have no bench.
Which one's the senior? Is that Markeith or Marcus?
Marcus.
Is it that guy?
So dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Way to go, Knicks. Way to screw a good
Way
thing
to
up.
bring a Morris Senior onto the roster.
Right. Trade for Towns. I mean, come on, chemistry. What are we doing? What are we doing?
And that hasn't even been formally announced, has it?
No. Well, yeah. In the press, there was media day today in the NBA, and in the Knicks one, Brunson goes, "Cat, cat who?" He acted like he didn't know what they were talking. You know, being funny, but they're kind of making a joke of it. They'll be good. It'll be fun to watch in the first couple weeks to see just how dirty they are, and then so.
people
All
will
right.
catch up to them. At least I'm hoping. I'm not a
You're a
huge
Bulls
Knicks
fan, though, right?
I am a Bulls fan.
What have they done? Anything?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't even follow them anymore. It's so depressing.
Zach LaVine getting healthy over there. or
Yeah,
what?
Zach LaVine.
How's that contract
Hold
working
on.
out for you?
Let's pull up
Let's go on a
You don't-
deep.
we
Let's
don't
go
have
on
to
a
go over
Bulls
numbers.
deep
We
dive
don't
real
have to
quick.
go over
We're going to
numbers.
talk basketball as long as we can.
Hoops Hype. All right, here we go. Bulls. Their payroll right now is $174.9 million. That is the 18th.
Valanciunas.
That's ranked 18th in the NBA. That's average. That's good.
Yeah.
We got
Sick.
Levine for 46 million essentially. Vucevic 21 million. Patrick Williams 18 million.
Lonzo's coming back. Or
Kobe. Now I will say Kobe White's a nice player.
He
man.
is a good player.
I like
I liked
him.
him in college, too.
I'd take him.
he's got to be coming up soon, though, right?
You know
I'm
who's
sure
on
he
their
is.
team? You're gonna love him. Sticks is on their team now.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith
Yeah.
is on your
Yeah.
team now. Josh Giddey, my man. That's your savior right there.
That's Danny's man crush.
He's your
Yeah.
Huckleberry.
What do you think
Or,
about Josh Giddey, Jeff CPL?
That's a 24 win.
Oh, you know.
season.
Hold on. You know who else is on your team? Wow.
Shaq.
Chris Duarte.
Duarte is on there.
Oh, he's been on the team before.
Duarte's on your team. Congratulations. Torrey Craig is on your roster, or he's at least on your payroll.
Now, do you know why I stopped paying attention?
You've got, oh my God, you've got so many people on your payroll that. All right, we'll quit doing this. But,
Yeah.
torturing
at any point.
poor Jeffrey.
wow, you should
But
get.
remember when that Vucevic trade was like, all right, it fell apart when Lonzo hasn't
Yeah.
been able to play
Right.
at all.
And
I mean,
he showed promise.
is
I was
DeRozan
totally
gone?
against all that.
Is he done for
DeRozan's
good?
been gone, right?
He
DeRozan
was
plays
on the team
for.
last
He's
year.
on the Kings.
Yeah, Kings. Yeah.
starting this year, he was on the Bulls last year.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Lonzo's supposed to come back this year. I mean, they
Yeah,
say
I was
he's
just
healthy,
reading
but,
he may be cleared for opening day.
but it was
That's good.
good.
Let's go.
I mean, I
I'll
don't
take
think it was
that.
championship good, but it was playoff good. But he
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, it was.
It's been out 2 years almost.
Yeah.
All right, let's pivot to from NBA. I could talk NBA all day, but let's talk NFL. NFL is king, right?
No, NBA's king.
Barry, don't fight it.
No,
Submit.
You don't fight it. You know it's true.
I know. I love the NBA. Let's talk. Anything you want to get off your chest about Week 4 this last week?
No.
We're still waiting on 2 games to
Is
go
that the
final.
spreadsheet on your monitor?
Yeah, Jameson.
Whoa.
Correct.
Yeah, currently, we still have to wait for these 2 Monday Nighters to finish, but Barry has 8 wins. I have 5. Jameson has 6, and Dave has 8.
All right.
Yeah.
Who do we have in these games, though?
I got a double shock on this over for Tennessee, I believe.
Uh,
I
It's
don't
not
think
looking
it's gonna
promising,
hit.
brother.
It was only 37. It's
yeah,
not
it's
gonna hit, though, unless
37.
there's
You
two
do
quick
have the
scores.
over.
Yeah.
Double
Dolphins
shot.
are in the red zone.
I have the Dolphins, of
Almost.
course.
Of course you do.
Yeah. And then I have the Seahawks, and you guys all have the Lions.
I have the Titans
Yes.
and the Lions.
Those are your week 5 picks.
My boy Jameson Williams with the
Yes.
bomb.
Our Week 4 picks.
Week 4 picks.
Yeah. All right. So Dave and Barry essentially battling out for this week's.
So
Title.
it remains tight, essentially.
It remains. Well, let's see. The differentiating variable is your over. That'll be what decides it. If you don't go over, you lose. If you go over, you win.
And I was up 2 going into this week. Gonna win 2 games. My picks 8, 8, 8, and if I win 2,
8.
8.
That's
You're
crazy.
Captain Consistency over there.
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
Vegas loves
Fucking
you.
500. Juiced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
they're like,
over
if
the
you want to
place.
just stay home and just mail us 10%, we're good.
8.
Yeah, you need a T-shirt that says the juice.
The
Yeah.
juice.
Juiced.
Vig. Or just
Juiced.
Yo, what's up, Vig? Vig would be a good trail name for somebody.
What is your trail name?
Hoosier?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
I knew
Are you a hurrying Hoosier?
If I should, well, I'm gonna maybe I'll be Boilermaker on the next trail.
There you go.
Boiler up, and I could just yell Boiler up at people all the time.
Yep.
Coming in,
And
it'd be like Aloha, where I'd use it for hello and goodbye and how are you? Like
Yes.
Boiler up, Boiler up,
Boiler up, boy.
Boiler up. You know, just how you set the
I will say the wings at Harry's are good.
Harry and Izzy's.
Harry's at
Harry's
Purdue.
Chocolate Shop.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
only thing.
Have you ever
Best
been
thing
to
about
Purdue's
Purdue.
campus?
Yeah, we went and saw Notre Dame play there a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
I saw
Couple
Jeff.
dubs.
I saw Jeff George's first Purdue football game there.
Did you?
I'm left with a Jeff George Purdue jersey.
Was he on Illinois?
He was on Purdue, or no, he was on Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I ended up with a Jeff George Purdue jersey. is what
He
I had.
committed to Purdue and then
and
went to
then
Illinois.
cut out.
They cut his NIL money.
Yeah.
talk about shady ass quarterbacks from Indianapolis.
Miami going for 2.
Seep, you wanna
Get to 36.
pick with us this week?
Yeah, I would.
No. There's your sheet. All right, you boys ready to do some picking real quick? Get that out of the way, then we can talk nonsense for about an hour.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right.
Bye week's coming up, so
yeah, there
fewer
are
games.
There are. I like that.
Love it.
I do too. Okay, Thursday night game this week is Tampa Bay at Atlanta, and that's one of those weird half-point lines. Atlanta's favored by a half. Hold on, I got to pull up Dave's picks. I think I sent them to you
that's
guys
the
too.
first half
That's
line.
the first half line.
Is it?
Come on, Dan.
I'm sorry. 2. Line is 2. Atlanta -2. My bad.
Atlanta.
Hold on one second here, gentlemen. Dave's picks. Okay, Dave takes.
Dirty Birds.
Dave's taking Tampa. Barry wants Atlanta.
You knew that Dave was taking Tampa, right?
Yeah, Dave's.
Did you even need to look that up?
I saw a picture of Dave. They got a new puppy. Dave and Jen did an Australian Shepherd. Really cool. Shout out to the new pup. But I noticed in the picture Dave had a Bucks championship hat on from a couple years ago.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. Dave's basically almost
TB8.
Florida man
Yeah.
wears Bucks championship hat.
right with New Dog. They moved to South Carolina and they lived somewhere where all that rain was and was like washing out bridges and landslides and stuff. They haven't had power.
moved to South
Haven't
Carolina?
had power for like 4 or 5 days.
They moved to South Carolina?
Yeah, he's South Carolina man now.
Are they going to become Gamecocks fans?
I take the
Please,
Bucks.
God, no. Probably. God,
Who do you want, Jameson?
Bucks.
I've got enough of those in my life.
With
Seep?
let's stop here real quick. With CPO in the house,
Uh-huh.
are we just doing a $5 this week, winner take all?
I was going to say, little Venmo.
Let's do it. At least us 4 will, and then I'll
Right.
ask Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, $5
There
bet.
is a double shock rule. You get to pick one game worth 2 points.
Yes, correct.
Each game is worth 1 point. Picking with the spread.
With the spread.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do we? Yes, with the spread. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
I was going to offend somebody, but I was like, I don't want to offend anybody. Any race, creed, gender, or person.
RFL member.
Yeah,
I will say I'll take Atlanta.
Atlanta. Make you S for Seep. I'm taking Atlanta as well, of course.
Of course.
All right, next game, New York Jets at Minnesota Vikings. This is a London game, 9:30 on Sunday morning. Minnesota is favored by 2.5. The undefeated Minnesota Vikings.
Who did you take? The Falcons?
Yes. Are you starting to keep track of these two?
Yep.
Excellent. I will tell you, Dave took the Jets.
Yeah, I'm on the Jets. That quarterback's going to handle the travel better.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we even play games out there? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is Rodgers. When I think of the Jets, I'm still haven't clicked in that's Aaron freaking Rodgers now.
You having Zach Wilson flashbacks?
Yeah. I think the receivers for the Minnesota Vikings travel better. I will take the Minnesota Vikings.
I mean, are we going to keep betting against Sam Darnold?
I'm not.
I am like blown away by that. And I told him I have him in fantasy. I'm like, fuck, man, I almost have to start starting him over
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Like,
Yeah.
he throws 3
I knew you were gonna
touchdown
start-
passes a game.
Yeah.
And then you're chasing it all of a sudden. So you
Yeah,
got to start
that's
playing
exactly-
the
He's
matchup.
in his head.
You got to start playing the matchups.
He's
That's
in his
it.
head,
You have to
man.
make a decision tonight that I'm playing the best matchup. That's it. That's it. The best matchup. That's the best thing for you.
I
You
have
will
already
sleep
decided
well.
I'm playing Jalen Hurts.
All right.
Justin Jefferson may be the best football
there's-
player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so nasty.
He's
Such a
redonkulous,
badass.
dude.
And he's not even putting up the numbers that he was last year, but he will. It'll happen here shortly if Darnold.
Well, now that Jordan Addison
Stays
is back,
healthy.
that'll help
yeah,
Justin
absolutely.
because he didn't play the last 2 games before
Yeah.
this one.
I think their schedule's pretty favorable too. They could be undefeated by the time they get to the Bears. I think.
Who, the Vikings?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who you picking, Barry?
The Vikings.
very. And then,
But if Jameson starts
Jameson-
Sam Darnold this
Vikings.
week, I want the Jets.
all
Fuck
right.
you, Barry.
So Danny, Barry, and Jamie on the Vikes. Dave and Seep on the Jets. Baltimore Ravens going to Cincinnati. Baltimore is favored. Cincinnati by 2.5. Cincinnati home dog. Huh, I want that home dog. I'm taking the home dog.
I'll take Baltimore. They're just good.
Yeah, they are. Dave is on the Bengals as well. Jameson.
Ravens.
Barry, you love
Ravens.
him. He's so
Ravens.
It's just every week with this guy. Jameson and Barry. I think Jameson might be a Ravens guy too.
I just like to have the right pick.
That's a good answer.
And Ravens are more often than not the right pick.
Buffalo going to Houston. That's a good game. Houston favored by 1. I say bounce back. I'm taking the bounce back Bills.
I'll bounce back Bills with you.
How you now?
I'll go Texans.
You don't like the Bills there, Jeff?
No, the Texans, I mean, they're going to run away with your guys' division.
How dare you, sir? First of all,
Houston
That's
was
what I think.
so close to losing to Jacksonville.
They should have lost. Who'd you take in the last game, Ravens or?
Ravens.
okie dokie then. Well, if you want the Texans, Barry, do it for all the hockey moms.
What's Thornell's pick?
Dave Thornell, a little bastard. He took the Bills. You going to leave Jameson on an island, on the Texans island?
I have the Bills, but
Sepio on an
Sepio
island.
has the Texans.
Oh, my bad. You're right. That is an S.
Man.
CPO
Can I
Island.
let CPO get away with it, though?
Is that
I
like-
mean, I got to hedge that bet. Come in here and take our money. I mean,
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What
I'm
are you
going to
gonna
take
do?
the Texans.
Okay, Barry. I feel like that's a betrayal.
I think you're going to win that game.
All right.
just hedging the bets.
Bears. Look at you guys. You guys, I do remember hearing that you have a really easy schedule, don't you?
Yes.
So you got the Carolina Panthers, big, hot dumpster floating down the White River.
It is. I'm taking the Bears there. There's no
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
question
too.
about it.
Okay, Sepio, Barry. I'm not taking the Panthers again. I made that mistake.
Isn't that the red rifle?
Yeah. Dave Thornell. Who'd you take there, Dave? He took the Bears. Or is it going to be a sweep?
No.
Jameson's going Panthers.
Give me the Panthers. They've been frisky the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson coming to play.
Deontay.
Okay, Cleveland Browns going to the Washington Commanders. Is anybody
Redskins.
hotter than the Redskins right now?
Redskins.
Craziness. Redskins.
Jameson, CPO,
Browns.
Barry wants the Browns.
Hey, that's my fantasy D. I'll take for a good Browns outing.
Let's see. Dave took Washington. I am going to take. Dun 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 dun. Does somebody finally figure out how to slow down the Commanders? Is it the Cleveland Browns and Myles Garrett?
Could be.
I don't think so.
They have a good defense.
I'm going to leave Barry on an island. I'm going Commanders.
Redskins.
I would like to double shock power the Browns.
Ooh! Bold move.
You're double shocking who?
The Browns.
The
Brownies.
Browns on my island.
Barry Island double
Called
shock.
a bold move.
That's called just like smart math betting, I think, right there. Well done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I push, if it's a 3-point game, do I get a point?
You
No.
get nothing,
Okay.
sir. And that also
Just
means
checking.
because you locked that in so early, that means you cannot take an over/under weirdly later.
Oh,
So,
sorry. All right. What's the official lock in early? We're one.
suck
It's
it.
the 5th game, so 5 games in. I can't
Look,
take
this is a
over-unders.
stupid line right here. This line is stinky. Jacksonville. Colts going to Jacksonville. Jacksonville minus 2.5. The 0-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. Please.
Should have beat the Texans.
I know.
I'm going to go Colts.
Attaboy, Seep.
I'm going to double shock Power Ranger the Colts.
Wow.
Double shock Power Ranger. We should give him an extra 1.1 power.
Right.
For,
No.
I'll take the 1/10.
I will take the Colts as always.
Same.
Thornell.
What'd you do, Dave? What did you do? What did you do? He took the Colts.
All right. I'll take the Colts.
Everybody's on the Colts. It's a
That
sweep.
makes that easy.
And but then Seep gets the double shock.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's kind of its own little savvy play. Everybody's on it, but he gets double if we all win. All right.
Hedging.
Yes.
Miami Dolphins going to the New England Patriots. At one
Thus
time,
decreasing our joy a little bit because he wins.
yeah.
the
Yeah.
$5 with
Yeah.
his double shot.
What
Yeah,
a
fuck you, CEO.
fucking dick move. Such a Bears
I
thing
see
to do.
what you're doing over there.
Wow, that's maniacal, man. You're like Lex Luthor.
You bet the parlay, and then you bet each team.
Yeah.
In one of the two individual games, you bet a little less than the other one.
That's
but
101.
Make sure you cover everything.
101.
That's right.
Round robin. Miami going to New England. Used to be a good game, but now it's just Miami -1 at New England. Wah, wah, wah.
Who's even quarterbacking for Miami?
How
right now?
dare you, Miami? I think it's like Tyler Huntley. It's who started this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know how that's gone.
Give me the Pats.
Easy, Power Ranger.
Pats.
Okay. Dave took the Dolphins.
Is that Florida Dave? Florida Dave.
Florida Dave. Yeah.
Come on. They're your second favorite team. We all know it.
I'm taking the Pats.
Yeah. We knew it.
Damn it. Barry.
Miami.
Seep.
I'm going to take the Pats.
Arizona Cardinals going to San Francisco. Big divisional game for them. San Francisco -7.5. That's a tough line.
Who did San Francisco just play?
They
New England?
they played New England and throttled them handily. Kenny Walker.
And Arizona got handled, throttled,
they got
by
by the Redskins.
right.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm on the 49ers there. That's a big line in the NFL,
It is.
but I'll go against it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Division game, I'm taking the Cardinals.
Arizona for me.
Barry and me on the Cardinals. Dave took the Niners. Jameson. Break that
Okay.
tie.
Give me those again.
Give you what?
You have 49ers?
I have the Cardinals. Barry has the Cardinals. Seep has the Niners, and Dave has the Niners, and you have. Your mom goes to college.
Vote for Pedro.
I have the Niners.
Yeah, you do. I feel like if that, what's that head coach's name?
Shanahan?
Yeah, if Shanahan lived around here, Jameson and him would be friends. Just seems like. Raiders going to the Broncos. Denver -2.5.
Denver.
You guys would pick each other's brain about coaching and stuff
Yep.
at like the Pancake House down there on
Which Shanahan?
35.
Kyle Shanahan or
Kyle.
Mike Shanahan?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Mike's kind of a dick.
Every
He
now
is.
and then, Mike and Dad and Jamie
Meet up,
and
like
Kyle would all meet
father,
up.
son.
Yeah.
Isn't there another Shanahan? A younger
Shanahans
Shanahan?
everywhere.
Yeah.
They live in the Highlands.
I think there is.
Scottish.
Like a Luke Shanahan or something?
Shanahan.
How dare you?
I don't think there's a Luke Shanahan out there.
Are you sure?
He's
I
a
think
bastard.
you're thinking of the McCaffreys.
I think Luke's a bastard. Shanahan.
There's a bunch of McCaffreys.
There is a Luke McCaffrey.
Did we get derailed?
We did.
Okay.
I take the Raiders.
You want the Raiders, Barry? Broncos and Raiders. Man, that's a division game too. Devontae Adams didn't play.
Broncos they've allowed under 60 points in
I'm taking the Broncos.
4 games.
Sounds like you are too.
Way to
huh?
sell him. He already did.
Who?
CPL already took Broncos.
Oh, you
I
did?
I did.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jameson, do you know who you want?
Raiders.
Jamie and Barry, big closet Raider fans. Dave took the Raiders. That feels like a loser seep. We're probably screwed.
No,
on that
we're
one.
good. We're good.
Let's do it. Green Bay going to the Rams. Love might have came back a week early, it looked like. I don't know. Packers are favored 3.5. Home dog Rams. You like that, don't you, Barry? Whittington. Kyron Williams. Cooper Kupp, maybe? Questionable? I don't know.
God, I can't wait for him to get back.
Do you have him?
Yeah.
Isn't it? When he plays,
He's
just
worth a half a point. So if he plays, it'll be A 3-point spread, right?
Yeah, something.
No,
like
I'm
that.
talking about. I didn't even pick. I'm talking about fantasy.
Mm-hmm. I want the Rams as that home dog, plus 3.5. Dave took them as well. You boys?
You want what?
I want the Rams, yeah. And Dave took the Rams. Barry, can I pencil you in for some Packers money?
Give me the Rams.
Seep, you want the Packers?
I will take the Packers.
Yep.
Same.
Yep. Jameson and Seep. Sipping on some Packer juice. Giants going to the Seahawks. Seahawks -6. Geno Smith. Right now they're only down a touchdown in Detroit. It's 27-35. What a shootout! So if hopefully that means that I'm
Give me
probably
the Seahawks.
losing in every fantasy league I'm in. Then you need who? The Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Same for me.
CPO wants the Seahawks. Barry, who do you want?
Seahawks.
Dave wants the Giants. Seahawks -6.
Who's the quarterback for the Giants? Is it Mikey's kid?
I'm taking
Danny Dimes.
taking the Seahawks as well. It's a 4-popper on the Seahawks. Dave's on an island on that one. Dave Island, Giants. There's Giants on Dave Island. Wonder if there's gold. Isn't there a reality show where there's some island that there's supposedly treasure on? Anybody watch that ever?
Mm-mm.
Dallas Cowboys
Yes,
going to the
Legend of
You know it?
Skull
Yes,
Island
that's
or
it.
something.
What do you know of this?
A little bit.
Not much.
They
Worth
haven't
it?
found it.
They
so,
haven't. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
screw that.
it's a treasure hunt.
Cowboys going to Pittsburgh. Man, we beat the Steelers, guys. That was a good win, right? I mean, doesn't that feel like a
That's
good
a
win?
huge win.
Yeah.
Steelers were 3-0.
Cowboy.
Yeah, I'm going to take Cowboys on that one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I am.
I'm taking Cowboys on my double shocker.
Whoa.
Did this Tennessee game just go over? Double shack style.
Oh, did it go over? 32.
42.
42. Yep, you're over.
32.
Dave took
It was
the
quick,
Steelers.
too. Went-
Did you hear me? Dave took the Steelers.
I heard you.
Barry, Cowboys or Steelers?
Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? I'm going to take. Dang, I'm taking the Cowboys too, man. Dave's on that island again. Dave's going to either whip our ass or he's going to have a bad week.
Way to break that down.
Thank you. That's some analysis sponsored by Rush on Main.
Rush on Main.
You guys, have you named the studio yet?
The coop.
The Coop.
The Coop.
The Coop.
Got all my chickens out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
more.
That makes sense.
Giant or New Orleans. This is the Monday nighter.
Are we going to call
Thank
it
God
the,
there's
the
one
coop
Monday night.
on Main?
The Coop on Main.
Coop
No,
on
no,
Main.
no, no. I wasn't getting at anything. I just wondered if you named it.
Saints at the Chiefs. Chiefs -5.5. Rashee Rice. Baloney.
Did they officially call it, or
No.
they haven't said anything yet? He may
That
just have a
means-
bone bruise.
Settle down. I hope you're right. I have a
So,
lot of them.
There's a dude like.
Do you have
comes-
him?
No.
No.
D-Dog does, and I was playing him.
Easy. You're humble brag.
No,
That's
I,
cool,
I
man.
had
I mean-
Christian Watson that went out with that high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
Both of them.
We don't
got
want anybody to
zeros.
get hurt, but
But honestly, he's on D-Dog's team.
Go
I can't
ahead.
remember what I was going to say
I'm
now.
sorry, man.
Motherfucker.
My bad.
That was my bad. I interrupted you. I think.
Mhm.
Dave took the Saints, by the way. We'll have to go back and maybe we'll go back and listen and
Yeah.
be like, good. Send me a text once you hear it and remember what you were saying. Who do you want, Barry? You want Mahomes? You want to dip your toe in that little water?
In New Orleans.
I know it.
Same.
I'm taking the Chiefs and I'm double shocking it. So.
5.5.
Mm-hmm. I know, and they don't win. They win close ones. So I know what I'm doing.
They went ugly.
I know what I'm doing.
Who do you take?
He's thinking.
What does everybody else have?
I'd love to be on that island alone.
Chiefs, Saints, Saints, Saints.
Saints are so good.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Kamara. Chiefs.
Okay,
Oh.
since there is 5 of us,
Yeah.
we need some sort of tiebreaker.
Okay, let's do.
Total points scored.
Combined in the Bears and Colts game.
Bears and Colts games.
I'll do that.
Oh, the 2 games, both
Combined.
games? Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, hold on here. The 2 games combined.
71.
Who do the Bears play?
Carolina.
Oh, they play the Carolina. I'm going to say 80. Seep is 71. 80. Barry, thoughts? Prayers?
I will go with 88.
You motherfucker. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Then say it. And we'll chop the pot.
I will not do that. I will go full fucking Price is Right, 89.
Whoa.
Is it a can't go over thing?
No.
No. Closest.
But we'll still
Right.
split if it ends up
at 88.5.
So we got a 9-point spread between us, Seep, and then I got an 8-point spread.
You added
between
it
these
up
2
real quick like I did.
dum-dums. It's going to hit
No,
right in there. It's going to be 81-ish.
Eight's my lucky number.
It's going to be sexy.
So we
All
need
right, cool.
Thornell's if he's in. We need his.
I'll get
total,
it.
too.
Yeah, I'll get it. That's the only thing we need from him this week is that. So we'll get that later.
Do we have everybody's double shocks? Jameson's?
Yeah. Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys for JMO. I took
Chiefs
the
for
Chiefs.
Danny.
Seep-
CPL took Colts,
Colts.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Barry, who'd you take?
Brownies.
Yeah, that's
Browns.
right.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
His pick, Barry.
Oh, Dave's was 49ers.
Niners.
The Niners. The Bears.
All right.
Niners.
Text me when I win.
Yeah, we'll Venmo you if you win.
Hey, next time I'm in the office, you can just pay for my lunch when I win. I'll
That
just come over to
$5 will totally cover that.
Well, I mean,
86th Street, I will not spend more than
between
$5.
you two and Dave, that's 15, and his is 20. That'll cover my rush on Main.
I mean, for the $5, I'll go get you a couple Krispy Kremes and have them at your table.
There we go.
With the candle in them.
Yeah, little candle.
I love Krispy Kreme.
I do too.
Nothing better than going to the place where they're coming off the conveyor belt and they're just warm.
You have one close to you?
No, but everywhere we go, when they have one, the girls want
Yeah,
to do it.
hell yeah. With the hot signs on.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
The hot sign.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
All
Krispy
right.
Kreme fire.
Well, let's start talking about stuff that nobody cares about but us.
Right.
How'd you guys do in the RFL this week?
Well, it's not over, bro.
It's not over.
Oh, let's
That's
look.
true.
Let's check.
I'm pretty sure
I think
got
I got to be
W.
losing.
I'm just hoping the Seahawks just have a 9-minute drive to score and then miss the 2-point conversion and it ends.
What are you rooting? What are you rooting for specifically?
Anything but Amon-Ra.
Okay, I see.
No, I have him in my other league.
Let's see here.
I got the win. Wait, what am I looking at?
Jameson, you're up by 13, man. Come
Danny,
on.
shut
it's
your
not
mouth.
even close, bro. Barry's
I'm up
down 10.
21.
What's Barry need? Barry's only down 10. That's amazing, Barry. So he's got a chance. Oh, he's got the kicker now. He's done. He's done. Unlucky. Then who else here? I'm up 5. Oh, my God. Who's he got left? He's got Jamison Williams left. How much time's left in this game? This is...
I don't know. Jamison Williams just had a 70-yard bomb he caught.
Yeah, 2 receptions, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Or no, yes.
Who has the ball?
Damn, I was really kicking his ass before that. Now he's within 5.
Do you have anybody going?
Me?
No.
No, I'm on
You
0.
don't? Oh,
I'm
man.
on 0.
Oh,
Man, odds are I'm going to lose.
One play.
Odds
I
are.
wouldn't say odds are you're going to lose. I would think
don't
it's 50-50.
Odds are you don't lose. Like the Lions are
Hey, man.
going to burn that
It
clock.
may
bro.
come down to rules changes or
Well, hopefully
points
if
changes.
the Lions score, hopefully it's a big long one to Amon-Ra
Jamison
instead of
Williams.
Jamison Williams. Yeah.
I would take that. Although I already
Amon-Ra's
won in my
not
other
their
one.
deep threat,
wait a
brother.
minute, who you playing?
No, I'm losing. I'm playing Phil
Phil
Conley.
Phil Conley.
Father
So,
Phil Conley.
Yeah, he's 2-1. You're 3-0. He needs to win that game.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
I know, you bastards are openly
I mean, that's the way it goes. You just beat me last week,
I
right?
know. I did, didn't I? I'm sorry. I wish I would have remembered that. I would have brought it up. But thank you for bringing it up.
I brought it up because I had 2 of the best
Oh, you're
5 receivers in the NFL.
You are locked and
Hurt.
loaded for the W
Yeah,
this
I'm
week.
good to go.
He's got Gibbs. He made a little run at it, and then you were like, please.
He was favored the whole way until
until
late
he wasn't.
Sunday.
Yeah. That's Weaver we're speaking of, right? Oh, I keep getting this. Maverick and Big Brain have already made a trade. Or no, that's impossible.
I was going to say that. No, they didn't.
They've already made a trade. It just has not been officially executed yet. But
that's true.
It is agreed upon in principle.
Any RFL news and notes that are worth putting on the pod? Anybody?
I will say Tatro only scoring 79.8
Did he?
points.
Is that why we haven't heard from him?
It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
It is, yeah.
Kyler Murray. I laughed at him when he picked Kyler Murray. He's
CPL
got Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels 80% completion percentage, right? Am I right there?
Yeah.
78, 80, or
it's like 86.
Yeah. Like, play that motherfucker.
Is he in polls we trust? Yeah.
Yeah.
CPL, what do you think about Tommy's team this year?
I don't think it's very strong. I think he came out of the gates. Singletary's going to flail. DK Metcalf, 10.3 tonight.
Would you say Tommy's
peak?
Would you say Tommy's peaked already?
Yes.
Probably on the down?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think about Tommy's trash talk text messaging?
I think it's kind of funny. I like it.
we all kind of like it.
Doesn't matter to me.
I always enjoy waking up and seeing 76 messages on my phone. I'm like, oh, Tommy tied one on last night.
This evening's phone silencing is sponsored by
Tommy Tatro.
Right.
Golden Colorado.
The only person who's got less is Barry.
Barry Allen.
Yeah, but I did not send 75 fucking text messages on a Wednesday night about my team.
True.
So
that's true. What do you think about Chase Brown? It's cool. It's funny. On my other league, I have Cortland Sutton and Chase Brown on my team on my other league.
And then you had to play him or something?
I had to. And I'm killing it. I scored a shit ton of points.
All right. Let's. Anybody else want a roster bait, or should we move on? Anybody have any big games?
No roster baiting for me.
Okay. Barry, you want a roster bait?
no.
You had a rough week in the RFL. That's.
I'm actually really happy that Christian Watson got hurt because
now you don't have to decide.
No, I think Dontavian Wicks is better than him, and now he will get all the snaps.
Rooting for people to get injured.
Wow.
Hey, they're both
Just
on my team,
evil.
bro. Watson's frustrating as hell.
The power of fantasy. Wish harm on other players.
Go down, fucker.
It really brings the
not
worst
like
out
season
in it,
ending, but just tweak an ankle. Just be out for this game, and it'll be
Nothing
okay.
bad, yeah.
Dealing with the devil freaking 78 times on a Sunday. Fuck that.
Nothing's worse than when your guys on, or your team's playing somebody that you have a guy on.
Yeah.
Because then you're really making deals. You're like,
I don't like that.
Okay, let's win by 1, but my guy has 6 touchdowns.
It's been a wacky RFL season through 4 weeks. I mean, the injury bug is like I've never seen it, in my opinion, this early.
It's crazy. A lot
star
of big
players.
A lot of stars, yeah.
Ian, there's been some dudes that are playing that are blowing up that are like, oh, man, I didn't see that coming.
That's every
like
year,
Sam
though.
Darnold. Yeah, but it's...
But the stars getting hurt is the kind of the freak this year, for me anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So many of them.
For all leagues, right?
First and second rounds just been decimated.
Yeah.
You know?
But people get hurt and
you move on.
Come back.
You
right?
hit. That's what being able to work a waiver wire like it's like a Kama Sutra move. You know, get in that waiver wire and really get in there and finesse it.
So here's something else.
What are you talking about? Just slow,
You know what I'm saying? You
slow
just gotta
down.
just really get it.
Are you saying that you're the waiver wire?
I'm just saying, man. I like to open it up.
You explain it like they're waiver balls. Yeah, but every year, I thought about this the other day, too. Every year that goes by, the waiver wire gets slimmer and slimmer.
Well, our league is so sharp.
I mean,
And it's
Jesus.
14 deep.
Right.
I mean,
14
you're
deep.
automatically
Right.
dealing with the shallow pool.
Right.
Yeah.
14 people
just
that know
seems
what
like-
the fuck they're doing.
It just seems like that talent at that point in the waiver wire, like week 4, week 5,
gone.
Yeah. It's already been picked.
it felt
through.
like that in week 2
Right.
this year, to me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. There hasn't been really no, there wasn't a big gem yet this year, was there? That somebody picked off the waiver because Carson Steele looked like he could have been it, but I think he might be done.
No.
Because he fumbled 2 weeks in a row, which sucks because he's a local. He went to Center Grove.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Center Grove kid.
He's a Center Grove kid.
Well, then you got to root for him.
Yeah, and he went to Ball State too.
Ball State.
2 years.
Yeah.
Blew away.
Wow.
Max
He was
single
Mr.
season
Football
rushing
for
records.
Indiana.
Chirp, chirp. Yeah, he's and he acknowledges his Muncie time. I saw somewhere where he's like, was when they announced him, didn't he say Ball State and UCLA? I believe when they, how they announce on.
Didn't never pay attention to that.
Yeah. Anywho, Carson Steele, local kid, but he fumbled 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Dang. But but no big waiver wire. Like last year you had Puka, who was anybody who picked Poo up,
Yeah.
They made the playoffs at the very least.
Was the backup for McCaffrey, was he a waiver wire pickup this year?
Not in our league. No, he was drafted.
He was drafted.
Yeah.
Every second running back is
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah, that's
drafted
true.
Every
in that league.
in San Fran running
That's
backs drafted 3, 4
Deep.
Yeah. Anywhere where somebody who coached with or for Shanahan is at now, you should draft their backup running back. It's just like I shouldn't say this, but next year I might have a Devo type rule of only Shanahan coordinator running backs on my team.
What?
For real.
Yeah. Do that. Do that.
There's like 5 or 6 teams that this would be.
You're gonna do the Shanahan coaching tree and only
Yes.
draft running backs.
Yes.
Single lane cutback, running backs only, bro.
What do you mean?
If the running back is not in the Shanahan coaching tree.
You're just
He's
saying
out.
all of your running backs are coming from that tree.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
They run the fuck out of the ball, and they really
Yeah.
commit to one guy, and then like if that guy gets hurt, they commit to the next guy. They don't play
Yeah.
around. They're
Yeah.
just they're
So one running back is what you're going with in your starting lineup. Is that what you're saying?
no,
Essentially?
not necessarily.
No.
I'm just saying like the running backs I do draft, ideally I would like to come from those kind of running systems and those guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the actual tree. I thought you were saying just get my 3 running backs are 1, 2, 3 for the
No. From
Shanahan's team.
so guys from those particular coaches'
right.
stables of running backs.
Right.
Yeah. Because if Elijah Mitchell, if he wasn't hurt, he'd be blown. It's like, and it's just like they just plug a guy in, and they just whoever they plug in produces. I mean that Mason had a huge game last game, didn't he? From what I remember.
Yeah, the very first game he came in, like the first week 1, he was a monster.
He runs through an MFer's face.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Best quote ever. Just run through a motherfucker's face.
Right. What's his name? Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, love Marshawn.
I'm going to have to watch the Pete Rose stuff.
Chuck Hustle.
Oh, was that Jameson Williams?
Is it?
No,
Tell
is
me.
that St. Brown? That is St. Brown. You motherfucker.
Is that or who? Don't lie to me, Jameson.
Yeah, that's St. Brown, 14.
Stop.
God damn it.
Is it?
And, like, RT Sports, like, when I'm looking at ESPN, it says he had a touchdown throw that
Ooh.
RT Sports isn't calculating.
Is he in?
I don't think. I hope not.
He looked in.
Shut up, CPL.
You're still winning.
Set up.
No, I'm not, because he's got a touchdown throw that for some reason is not calculating.
Oh, really?
talking
What do you
about?
mean a touchdown throw?
Go to ESPN, look at the box score.
Oh no, I forgot my endo, so I dilly-dally. I ran through an alley.
I bumped into this hooker.
Named
Sally.
Sally from the valley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes those throwing touchdowns take a minute to
1 for
post.
1, 7 yards, throwing touchdown, so I'm going to fucking lose.
What?
Hey,
Why am I set up? You said you're set up, CPL.
I
I said shut up, CPL.
Oh.
you're still winning by 5 right now, and it's
No, I'm
showing.
not, man.
Yeah, it's showing him having 20 points, which means that it's calculating that.
Yeah,
touchdown.
if you have to go down to the bottom, scroll to the
Oh yeah,
bottom.
it's showing. It's already calculated. You're still winning.
It might not show up in that like game cast that you're seeing, but if you scroll and look at the bottom, how every single point was awarded, then
Light some sage, Jameson.
Come on.
relax.
Yeah,
No,
you're
man.
You're hey, I'm winning by a thread. You're winning by a thread. Our pets' heads are falling off. Oh man.
Carson Steele's fumbling the
Yeah,
ball
man.
every single fucking time he touches it. Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
Carson.
I mean,
fuck?
Jameson, I'm rooting for you, buddy. You're 1-2. He's 2-1. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
I agree,
Ezekiel.
too.
Agree.
Good luck,
I'm
Jameson.
hoping for the 100.96 to stick.
Hold.
Sorry,
One more
sorry,
pass.
D-Dog. Love you, brother.
Classic Mel
But-
Gibson gif insert. Do you love when you're like looking for a gif on your phone and you find the perfect one?
I love it.
I just laugh
It
at
makes my
myself.
day.
Yes.
My
Kelly
other
be
league,
like,
I
"What are
had
you laughing at?" I said, "I just found the best
169.
gif."
Holy shit.
Did you say that again?
My other league, I have 169.
All right, let's talk about some high school soccer while we're just sitting here watching this game end. I'm sorry, Barry. It's Barry's magical notebook time. I do apologize, sir.
Oh, I thought high school soccer was first.
No, it's last.
Oh.
So, Barry, what from today? What do you have in the notebook? Anything delightful?
I don't think so.
Could you look, and then we'll queue up this high school soccer here because Seep, your daughter is
A high school soccer player.
senior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Senior night, Wednesday.
is it? They
Yeah.
had senior night at Center Grove tonight, and Jameson's sophomore daughter. So you guys are both knee deep in girls soccer.
Mm-hmm.
How good is the Eagles this year?
Not very.
No.
I think going into this week or going into last week, I think we were 10th on the coaches poll and 16th on max preps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what either of those mean, but I'll tell you this: they're both better than what I would have expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just name recognition. Oh, yeah.
No. There's a lot of talent on the team. We just can't put it together.
Tell me
New
what you
coach.
think your best
Who's a
win
good
has
coach?
been.
Our best win.
Best win, yeah.
I'm gonna have to look. I would say we're so on the fence that I would say probably North Central because it was like 5-0 or something.
Because typically your Zionsville is good.
We
Girls especially.
tied HSE, or no? Did they beat us?
Who
Phones work slow. around
did you
here.
have you had some losses that you weren't expecting? Is that kind of the
No, I think we've had ties. The losses we've had, we should have had. The ties, there shouldn't be so many.
yeah?
Like we should
Okay.
have,
Are you guys
7
having
wins.
trouble scoring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such as the that's the plight of most high school teams. Really, they can't
Mhm.
score because you're not like Jameson who just like reloads. Like
Yeah.
these
Pay his players.
all-state scoring forwards, just plug and play,
Yeah.
plug and play.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 8
Pull that phone back some,
of our 11
or maybe it's me.
starters.
Me, sorry.
8 of our 11 starters are ECNL players. So I mean, there's talent. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Is your daughter? Do you think she'll play in high or in college, or has she? Is she
wants
hanging
to.
them up?
Nah, I don't know. I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she still has a little time, but she's gotten an offer from UND.
Oh, cool.
And that's it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's been
should play.
visiting bigger colleges.
Yeah, I've seen her play. She's a hell of a player. Like, he's going to undersell his daughter. I don't know why, because she's really good.
Yeah.
Big, strong, physical, controls the middle of the field really well.
What
Yeah.
was she playing?
Six.
Yeah.
Six.
Nice.
Yeah,
When
thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
She's a really good player. Like, the one thing, like, they played Center Grove in the scrimmage in the beginning of the year, so I watched her play. The one thing is, like, I told him maybe look to go forward a little more. She's a little bit sideways and negative sometimes on the playing, but man, she's a good player.
Awesome.
Really good player.
What club did
Thank
she play for?
The
Fire
11,
or at the 11 now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really? Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if she played there, she's yeah.
Is she going to play next season?
I think so. Yeah.
What fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you ever go to some of our games, there's a lot of times they're in the same place we are. So
Oh, really? Okay.
Her team is really good. I mean, she only plays half the games.
Right.
When she was with the RL, she played 90 minutes, but
Right. Her team was
Very
number 3 in the nation. Like
Yeah.
they in the Nationals,
Yeah.
they finished 3rd.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're nasty.
She played with some of the Marlin girl.
Maggie Marlin.
Yes, absolutely.
First-
It's been eye-opening for her because that's a college environment. Like her practice environment is a college environment,
Yep.
like smaller, whatever.
Yeah. Right. They
It's-
get the best training there. I mean, she'll go anywhere she'll go. She'll have already.
Well,
seen
no,
it.
I guess where I'm getting at is, if anywhere she decides to go, she'll be successful as a player because I think the Fire experience, or
Yes.
now the Indy 11 experience has, she has recognized where she is on the pecking order
Yeah.
of soccer talent.
Sure.
Right.
It'll show you exactly
So
where
she
you're at,
knows
right?
where to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, you don't go up there and like make one of those 2 teams and not get pushed.
Yeah.
And, like the 2 top teams for them and boys and girls are just so freaking loaded.
They either
with
push you up
talent.
or out.
Yeah, up or out. So like they're just so loaded.
I love that.
It's crazy.
That's good. That's healthy for our nation's soccer.
Yeah.
That all these clubs are getting so competitive, so good, and then that should start to filter up, and it has, I guess. But like,
I mean,
it needs to
I
filter
get the
up more.
worldwide popularity of it. I was never a fan growing up, young adult, blah blah blah. But having someone who's played fun soccer to watch,
Yeah.
it is exciting.
Hell yeah. I mean, after watching your daughter play soccer her whole life, you've got to be just a huge soccer fan now.
I watch soccer on TV. I don't watch much TV at all, but when I do, I'd say soccer is probably
I don't
30% of my
always
TV watch.
drink beer.
Yes, I love that.
I don't always drink beer.
So when,
But when I do, I watch soccer.
you need to start opening Rush on Main for some EPL mornings.
Yeah.
Start like bangers and mash
Yeah,
and just
yeah. We
Rush
Is
on
there
Main
a-
brunch.
people have
soccer
inquired
brunch
before
style.
about
a
that.
soccer bar in Zionsville, because if there's
Yeah.
not, you should
Yeah,
Oh.
get that going.
there is
bud.
not. No.
Yeah, that's
There's
a
only like 4 bars
Right.
in Zion.
If you do
Right.
that, I will commit to coming up there at least
Once a month. nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Liverpool games at
Yeah.
Rush on Main.
All right, I'll consider.
I wish I had a stronger fandom for an EPL team. I just don't. Those you can't force those things. I just
You can't.
no. I just
Yeah.
don't.
Mine all started.
I thought
way
maybe
back in the
I thought
day
maybe
with-
the Tottenham going to see him would do it. It didn't though. I'm not a
Yeah,
Tottenham fan.
back in the day, my buddy growing up, Tony Bishop, English kid, like they had the giant satellite dish, and they watched Liverpool at their house. And
Oh
like,
really?
Yeah.
Were they Liverpool fans?
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, the
that's
dad, Mr. Bishop,
Yeah,
was.
they were cool people.
Yeah,
How's Crystal Palace doing?
horrible.
my squad.
They're in the relegation zone right now.
Oh my God!
Is that your squad? That is your squad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Barry?
it is.
Crystal Palace.
CP.
I had a one time play, like if you get up real early in the morning and play Call of Duty on the Xbox, like online, get up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, it's all British kids. I had some Crystal Palace fan talking so much shit to me. I had to be like 15 years old because I'm like, hey, you going to watch the Liverpool Man United?
CP.
What time did you get up?
Like 5 or 6 in the morning. It's
To
when my
play Call
kids
of-
were like babies.
Okay.
And so like I had to get up. So yeah,
Play Call of Duty.
play Call of Duty. Freaking feed the baby, get up, play Call of Duty, whatever.
Baby in one arm.
No, baby would drink the milk, go back to sleep, and then I'm up
Yeah.
at that point. So
God.
Yeah, at 5:30 in the morning. There's no reason.
491
Go back.
signing on. Red team, let's do this.
Is Crystal Palace
I haven't
out
played
there?
Call of Duty for so long. I love that game.
Crystal
You're gonna
Palace.
go play tonight, aren't you?
No, I don't have it anymore. I'd have to like get in Liam's room and snuggle him in his bed. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
He just downloaded FIFA 25, so there's no getting on that console for
Is
a
he
month.
into the FIFA?
Oh yeah, dude. They all play FIFA so hard.
Who's his team? Does he have a team
Come
that he
on, you know who his team is?
Paris Saint Germain?
Liverpool.
Liverpool?
Yeah, he's a Liverpool.
I thought he was a PSG kid.
He liked Neymar, which is embarrassing in itself.
Yeah, that Yasmal, what's his name? Lamine
Lamine Yamal.
He's
He's at Barcelona.
sports cards. That kid is
Oh, yeah.
so
He's
hot. He is, man.
He's nasty, dude.
He's like Wemby, like hot right now.
Yeah, he's an 18-year-old kid who's just dominating world soccer.
I
Come
love
on,
it.
dude.
Are you a card collector?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into the virtual card?
No,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
no.
Well,
I
that's
I
good.
like to be able to touch it. That's
Yeah.
that's why I own so much real.
I like to be able to touch that shit.
I like to see it, touch it,
Feel
really
it.
get in
Yeah.
there,
Just
and
like that
think,
Just like
waiver
a
wire.
right.
Maybe work the
Like I'm
thumb a little
working
bit.
that waiver wire.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
the waiver wire. Anybody
I
else
declare bankruptcy.
So I watched the pairing show. The Zionsville Eagles come out of the gate with Westfield. That's
I know.
brutal.
I know.
Brutal little sectional you guys have there.
Yeah.
Isn't it every team in that sectional is in the top 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's like that
The
every year.
girls?
Yeah.
It's like that every year.
It's like
North
One
side.
year, yeah.
Garen,
Hamilton County.
Zionsville, Westfield, Carmel. Like it was like, oh my
And
god.
it was like Crispus Attucks or something, but they took them out, and this is the first year of somebody else. I forget who it is.
It was like Garen, Carmel, Westfield. It was crazy. I was like, oh,
Maybe North Central.
yeah.
Lebanon.
That's
Yeah, you know what? Let's go big first. We haven't lost to West. We've lost to Westfield this year, and actually that shouldn't have been a loss. Actually, but
Westfield, please.
we've been the injury. We had 7 starters out during that game, and they beat us 2-1 or something.
They don't deserve it.
But Grace has never lost to them until that game, so I hope they're all pumped. In 4 years, I mean, the first 3 years, regular season and sectionals, we
Yeah.
played them and beat them.
Nice. When is that? That's come a couple weeks.
I'm guessing the 9th,
Yeah.
maybe, or that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Your sectional final
Saturday.
is on the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of town. I'm so sad.
I'm not. I'm here.
But it's at Center Grove, right?
Who's in your
Correct.
sectional?
Will they be YouTubing it, you think?
I don't know. Probably not.
Why?
The big dogs will be Columbus North and East Central, who's down by Cincinnati.
Hopefully they play each other.
They don't.
And
It's
you're
hard-
in
they
that
already drew
like
it.
high-profile, sexy-ass sectional. Like, what's going on with all the like out-of-town?
Who's in the sectional?
Us, Columbus East, Columbus North, Shelbyville, Franklin, Greenwood, East Central.
Where's Columbus North come into play?
If we play the one game on Columbus North got the bye, so they don't even play till the semis. So if we beat Columbus East, we'll play Columbus North
And then East Central is...
down on the bottom with
That's a pretty tough sectional.
Franklin.
Both those teams were good.
Yeah. Franklin, Whiteland, Greenwood, and Shelbyville, and Columbus or East Central.
Is Whitelands in your sectional?
Yeah.
They can't be any good, right?
No.
You're not
They're
allowed
terrible.
to say, right? Oh, okay.
We played them. We destroyed it. Man, they this week had a bench clearing brawl
Oh, really?
and had a couple kids suspended for the season.
Oh.
Whiteland?
Yeah, for throwing punches.
Barry, what happened?
It's East Side,
Community.
East
Southeast.
Greenwood, bro.
Uh.
That's why you just
Ain't
step
nothing
on.
wrong with
That's
that.
why you just step on feet.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, he took a hard swing at the goalkeeper's face.
Oh, really?
Did he get him?
Mm-hmm.
He hit him?
He hit him.
At least he got him.
Huh.
Was it like a get or was it like a
It was
graze?
kind of like a NBA hit.
You're better off not throwing it. You're better off not throwing it. Makes you look bad.
Yeah.
Barry, what'd you find in the notebook? Everything good.
Does Edward 40 Hands mean anything to anybody?
I love Edward 40 Hands.
I forget. Who does Edward 40 Hands?
I don't know.
You had it written down?
That's it. On
Yeah,
Dan's,
that's
Dan's
from a
birthday
movie.
pod.
That's where they like duct tape the 40s to your hand.
40s to your hands. You can't take them off till they're gone.
Oh, well, that's easy. It's both hands.
Yeah, 240 ounces of malt liquor.
Colt 45.
Not easy,
Next!
brother.
Yes.
I don't care how much you drink, you're still getting trashed on
Please.
that.
Yeah.
Please. Next pod.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
is
you,
that
buy,
even-
you buy the liquor and the duct tape.
Is
I'm
that even
down.
6 beers?
Yes. Right.
What is 40 divided by 12?
36. It's
Yeah, it's
basically
6.5 beers.
7 beers
Yeah. 6.5.
Please.
of malt liquor. Malt liquor is a little
Right.
more intense than
Yeah,
a
that's-
regular ass beer.
It's 10 beers.
Yeah.
Take a
9
really strong
beers.
IPA.
10 Coors Lights. Yeah.
I mean, that is pretty easy to do, but I mean, 10 Coors Lights is.
Yeah.
Right.
However, that shit gets warm. That's what makes it. I mean,
Yeah,
malt liquor is
true.
shitty to begin with.
Yes.
It's like the whole.
You got to go quick.
Here's the deal. I'm an adult. I'm not going to fucking do that because I don't have to.
I'm not getting into a fraternity,
That's
so
right.
I'm not doing
That's
it.
right.
Right.
Not happening.
All right. Jameson, what about your soccer? You're still undefeated.
We are.
How you doing?
We're doing pretty damn good. 13-0. Just ended Noblesville 46-game unbeaten streak,
Yeah, you did.
which was lovely.
In a 79th minute out of 80. Game winner.
Loudon goal.
Yeah, that was nasty. Loved
Barry,
it.
you watched it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, that was a good goal.
Habig to Loudon.
Habig to Loudon.
Loudon to the Greek.
The Loudon
love
to the
the
Greek.
Greek,
the,
dude.
the Loudon to Greek pass.
I love the Greek.
Was such a sick pass.
Oh, to Nikos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikos, the Greek.
Yeah, we call him the Greek.
The Greek.
Can we get some more Sal Greenwood, please?
Saul Greenwood had a very specific instructions to stay the fuck back.
We're,
You did all right.
we're needing a little more Saul Greenwood, please.
Saul had an
We need
instruction
we
to
need
stay back.
we need Sal Greenwood to push
Yeah.
up and
So-
light the lamp.
We
Come
need a
on.
little more Saul Greenwood, please.
So today the national rankings came out, and we are officially number 1 in the nation. on
Let's
Max
go,
Stats.
kid.
Cheers.
Nice work.
You need to print
Nice
that
work.
off.
Yeah,
Is that
Frame
right?
it.
yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
National,
print that shit off.
national rank 1, Indiana 1.
That's crazy.
I like it. It warmed my soul a little bit, but I'm like, boys, now you got a giant freaking bullseye on
What's
your
on
chest.
tap?
We'd like to do a Johnson
week.
County, Center Grove call out to the other top 10 in the nation. We'll meet you halfway, anywhere, anytime.
I think the closest one is St. Xavier in Louisville.
Yep, we'll meet
And
you
then,
in New Albany.
Bowling.
What happened to
Bowling
Ignatius? What happened to Ignatius from Cleveland?
Ignatius. Who'd
Did
they lose to?
Ignatius lose?
They did. Now they're 9-3-1. They lost.
Whoa!
Whoa,
they
that was a
imploded.
bad week.
They imploded. They must
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Naperville, North Naperville,
Illinois.
number 8, Illinois. But yeah, no. This week we're at Bloomington North tomorrow, and then at Fishers Thursday, which
So
will be.
are
a
you on
big
Max
game.
Preps right now?
Yeah.
What is the number to the right of the record?
What
On
do you-
the column? Like, are you looking at the rankings right now?
Yeah.
There's a win-loss record, and then is there a number?
There's a
after that?
rating.
Yeah. Is it in the 20s, 18s?
Mine
to
is
10?
28.26.
Yeah. And what is that rate?
Is that
I think it's it takes like your wins plus your strength of schedule,
All of it
all
into
of that
one.
into account. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
my strength of schedule is 12.8, rating 28.26. So
Yeah.
you can actually click on learn more about the rankings. I think it
That's
explains it.
why, I think Grace's was 18.9 or something, and compared to schools above us, it was higher than quite a bit of them. And I
Mhm.
figured it was something
Yeah, it's
like
your
that.
schedule. They have a hell of a schedule. I was looking at their schedule. It's brutal. But yeah, so at Fishers will be a tough one. Bloomington North, we should win, but again, we have everybody wants to kill us now.
Yeah, you're the team that everybody gets up for now.
Yeah, broke 2 bones in the last 10 days too. Like my center back, obviously we talked about that. Broken foot, had surgery.
Barnheiser.
Yeah, had surgery the day of the Noblesville game. In the Noblesville game, my Barry knows the whole team.
I met
my-
Barnheiser.
Barnheiser.
You poached Barnheiser
From the Whiteland
fucking
Warriors.
Whiteland. So
I didn't poach him. He came all by himself.
Right. For
And then my
podcast.
my left wing broke his fibula in the Noblesville game. We'll have surgery.
did? Who was that?
Surgery. Owen Kalmas.
yeah
Surgery
No,
on
he was-
Wednesday.
Oh,
He was
He
looking
broke
good.
it. Broke it too. I got the X-ray. He broke it
in
He's
the game?
quick.
in
During the game?
Yeah,
Did you have to
remember
get
when
an ambulance out?
he was he was down in the corner. Had to walk out there. He walked off on it.
Ugh.
I'm like, dude, you're pretty tough because he snapped that thing good.
Man.
But that'll hurt a little bit. But we have 19 guys on the team. They got to step up.
Yep. That's why you
next man up.
I mean, he didn't play the last 30 minutes. We still beat Noblesville. So next man up is correct.
next man up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow your team through the tournament. Let's go.
Come on over to Fishers on Thursday. You can watch. It's not that far.
Oh, is that
I have a
this
Zeph
Thursday?
meeting on Thursday night.
You have a what?
Zeph meeting.
What the hell's that?
Zionsville Education Foundation.
Zeph.
Yo, Zeph.
The Zephyrs.
I'm a board member.
Zeph.
It is
meeting.
delightful.
That's amazing.
It's delightful.
Around
How
town,
many-
like
How many board members are there?
14.
Damn.
Zeph meeting?
Does everybody show up?
The Zephyrs. Are you called
No.
the Zephyrs?
No, we're not. We're called.
You should be the
don't know what
Zephyrs.
the
Let's
hell
be
we're
When
honest.
you
called
say
Zeph.
that, you have to
We're
ask.
called
You have to
Zeph.
say, "Do you fancy yourself as Zephyrs?"
Yes. Do you fancy yourself as a Zephyr?
Hey, we do good work, man.
That's right. Okay, guys. What else we got here? Barry, any other notebook stuff we need to?
Bob Sanders photo?
Photo?
Bob Sanders photo?
Is that a
Broken bone.
Ouch.
See how all the way through.
Yeah. Bob Sanders photo. I remember when Bob Sanders ended Cedric Benson's career.
Yeah, that was the Super Bowl. Who were we
Yeah.
playing?
Cedric
Bears.
Benson.
The
Yeah,
Bears.
Hey, we were the worst team to ever make the Super Bowl.
Agree.
Hey,
I
you had
said
a
No, you weren't.
I
That
said
was a-
that before the Super Bowl.
Rex Grossman?
Southern Indiana?
Santa Claus Land?
We were the worst
No.
team.
Rex Grossman's
No,
Bloomington South.
Bloomington South.
Jay Cutler, Santa Claus, Indiana.
Hey, Jay Cutler, I love him. I'm a huge
Jay
fan.
Cutler slays.
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's got these stories where he picks up the kids
Yeah.
from school or
I'd
whatever.
rather follow the X.
His kids
Oh,
were
is he-
born.
are they
hilarious.
exes?
He
Were
should be a
born by
comedian.
Kristen
Cavallari.
Cavallari.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah, she's so
Are they
smoky.
Yeah.
split now?
She is. Yeah, they're,
Yeah,
they're
she
done.
she is one of my favorite of all time hotties.
She's Taylor Swift's bestie.
Is she really?
Yeah. I really like to think of
that
them.
seems like a bit much.
Think of them doing
It
things.
seems like a.
You think of
They're
the
like going to Chiefs games.
Okay. I didn't even hear
Go
you.
Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. All right. High school soccer, Bears magical notebook, Seep story time. Seep, you got any stories you want to drop on us before we get out of here?
No, I don't think so. Other than I've got this mug
Uh-huh.
that I'm drinking my beer out of. I got this jersey. So the mug was a wedding gift from Tatro's wedding.
Nice.
6306 says Roadies. And the jersey is a wedding gift from Devo's wedding.
Wow. Okay. Bears fans really
So
bear
I'm
down.
bringing in the roadie wedding
Uh-huh.
karma
Yeah.
fantasy.
Sitting in the coop in Bears gear.
The
Yeah,
region,
that's
the
right.
region rat
The region
representation.
rat representation, baby.
Crown Point. CPC.
The CP
McDermott's. Tatro.
How come we don't do divisions anymore? I kind of liked that.
I
I
loved
kind of
it.
did too.
It was the best.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
I did.
I did too. Why did we?
I think it works best when you don't have decimal point. When we
Well,
got decimal point, didn't we change that
having-
around the same time?
only
No
having
idea.
14 teams, 3 divisions was weird because of the odd, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And then the 7 is
I just loved how the McDermotts finagled their way into
7 and
different
7
divisions.
would be cool though.
Well, it
It just makes sense, man.
Right.
I remember them trying to break it down for me on how it all made sense that those two weren't in the same division, but the 3 of us were all in the same division. I'm like, come on, you two. No, you're not
That is
fooling.
true, isn't
You're
it?
not fooling anyone,
Fucking
man.
guys, man.
It's fucking McDermott magic right there.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
I love them.
McDermott black magic.
Ooh, Sith magic? Would you say? Would you say Sith magic?
I would. I would.
I think you would, sir.
Wow,
Sith
That's a big
Lords.
statement.
Come on, take a knee.
Statement. Who's that?
Lions just picked one off in the end zone.
They did.
Game over, baby. You got the win. Nice work.
Okay,
Nice
yeah, because now they
work.
can kneel. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that puts me alone in second place, I think.
I'm up by 5. Jameson, you are still up by 5. All right. 5 points.
9-6.
I'm up by 5.7.
Oh, there goes Jamison Williams.
Stop it.
End around.
is officially already derailed.
Oh, he dropped it. You fucker.
So on weeks when you win in fantasy and your team wins, when the Bears or the Colts or Bears,
Yeah,
is-
good week.
It really
good
it
week.
does make a mental difference.
It does. Monday went by fast today, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is that a catch or not?
Never hit the ground.
Did it not? Good. I need him to hold on to that shit.
I'll tell you what, the Lions have come correct with their uniforms this year.
Yeah, I love the
I'm
Lions
a fan
gear.
of all their shit.
They're kind of like the Oregon of the
Yeah.
NFL.
That's right.
Let's family league. Let's see here. What did we do in the family league, boys? Jameson,
You know, I just love beating the hell out of Austin.
you're playing the Johnnies.
I know, but it was kicking my ass to start the week last week, and then I just had some insane blow ups at the end of the night and just ended up beating him. I loved it.
I put up 71 points this week in the family.
Baller.
So bad, man. And then Barry, what'd you do? Barry, you smoked you beat your son.
How
Wow.
dare I?
You beat him like a stepson.
It was close.
No.
I had Jamar Gibbs.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you pulled away then late. We're in a family league that's probably 15 years old too. moms and grandmas and all. Are you in any other leagues that you care about?
One, Rain Tree. It's I think
Rain
there's
Tree.
10 team. My old neighborhood. Just all of
The
our
Rain
friends,
Tree League?
All of our
The
friends.
Rain Tree
Yeah.
subdivision.
ESPN. I don't like ESPN's platform.
I'm on one of those too.
But yeah, I'm 2-2.
2-2. Yeah.
Kind of shitbaggish first couple weeks, but I'll come around.
It's a neighborhood league. You should be winning that.
Jameson,
No,
where you at on
everyone in it is competitive. There's
Wow.
like 5
Time?
guys
How
that
much
can
time?
hold their own in this league, or in our league here.
I loved a good old work league with
145.
Nobody did shit.
Yeah, nobody had any idea.
Oh,
you
God.
could just take down the $20.
It
easy.
usually
it
be
was so
between you
easy,
and one
dude.
other person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you could get into 3 or 4 or 5 of different those, win a few of them.
Yeah. Unless you get in there was some work leagues I got in where they were kind of competitive, honestly.
Yeah, you got to watch yourself.
Yeah. All right.
You're working at the wrong places.
Well, no, these were like places where a lot of people work. So, you'd hand pick some. All the sports nets. Anything else, guys? What,
I got nothing.
you have nothing? Seep, thanks for
No,
coming down and hanging with us, man.
Thanks for the invite. It's
Yeah.
fun.
So the Bears are
fun.
2-2, right?
Yeah.
The Colts are
Yeah.
2-2. Bears are 2-2.
3/4 of the NFL, I think, is 2-2.
Hoosiers are 5-0.
Colts are 1-0
Yep.
versus the Bears.
Colts are 1-0.
Are we
We'll-
doing?
we'll
let's
see you
do.
in the
Let's
Super
do a
Bowl.
Colts Bears
Beats.
record bet.
Oh, I'd gladly do that with you. $20.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
$20. Yeah.
All right. Bears have a better record.
Yeah.
149 and
$20.
20 seconds, or 146 and 20 seconds. That's on the clock.
Okay.
It's in the pot.
Mark it.
All right.
Sounds good.
Down.
All
Count
right.
me out.
See you.
All right, late.
Late.